Hey, welcome to Thoughts from the Bookcase. This is the final day. If I don't get any comments down there, the weekend I'm going to meditate. And if we like it, we're going to stick with it. Welcome to the Thoughts from the Bookcase. We may go back to the porch. We may go with Thoughts from Cook County, which I'm thinking about Thoughts from Cook County and making it a mobile thing. I don't know. That thought just came to me not too long ago, like 45 seconds ago. So I don't know. Anyway, that was so thrilling. I forgot what I was going to talk about. Oh, yes, being an artist. So, the great writer Jeffrey Sweet, who is also a very lovely human being, says in his book, the Dramatist Toolkit, if you ever want to be a writer, one book every writer should read is the Dramatist Toolkit, even if you don't want to write plays. He said being an artist is not a license to live a life in bad faith. Having said that, people who are artists don't often choose it, right? Depending on who you talk to, anywhere between 90 and 95% of Chicago's actors don't get paid. They do it because they're inexplicably drawn to the stage or the front of the camera or the whatever, and they find their joy where they find it. And God bless them because they always find it. Otherwise, they quit, go back to doing whatever it was they were doing. Me, my joy, my real joy, my number one joy actually is singing, which you wouldn't know this unless you see other videos. I actually can sing fairly well. But my true joy in life, besides singing, is writing. And so I make these little videos, and I write these little poems, and I write these little books. And, I made enough last month in book sales to buy 2 pounds of coffee. But you know what? You can't take it away from me, Some months I sell a dozen books. Some months I sell 2 books. Some months I sell no books. I do have a new poetry book coming out pretty soon called Come to Chicago, Iraq is Burning. And I might sell 5 copies. I might sell 500 copies. I don't care. Because I am a vessel of expression, and I have been given the gift. I'm not saying I'm a gifted writer, although I'm pretty damn good. I've been given the gift of writing and the gift of understanding and expressing. I can express. I can write better than I talk. That's for sure. But I have to write, and if I don't write, I'm not me. I identify so completely with the me who writes. I used to drink a lot. Like when I quit drinking, half of Claremont, Kentucky went bankrupt. And I used to smoke like a chimney. Like I paid the college tuition of every kid in North Carolina for like 20 years. When I quit smoking, I quit smoking first. I figured I'd never be able to write again because intrinsically my smoking was tied to my writing because all the great writers I knew growing up smoked. Well, if I quit smoking, I'm not going to ever be able to write again. But that was bullshit. In fact, I probably write better because my head is clear. Anyway, even after I quit smoking, I still drank. I drank a lot. One time a mosquito bit me and flew into a wall. So I said, well, I have to drink because I'm a poet and I'm a writer. All the great writers drink. And then I got a job where I saw a lot of other drunks and I decided, I don't want to be that guy anymore. So I quit drinking, which cleared my head even more, which makes the writing even better. You know where my joy is? When I post a play or a poem and somebody likes it. There's my joy. That's my touchdown, my buzzer beater, right? As long as I live, I may never make another nickel off poetry. But every time somebody goes to my website or my social media and watches one of the videos of my poem, if they like it, that's it for me. That's it. And that is all I need. I do have other writing projects that pay. I do teach writing and tutor writing and coach writing and all that stuff, which is all great and pays the bills. But we don't choose writing. I didn't choose to be a writer, believe me. I would much rather just be a guy who drinks coffee, reads books, and knows everything about the 1959 White Sox. But I'm not that guy. I'm just a guy who needs to write. Writing makes me feel beautiful. And even though I remind you that you're beautiful, because you are beautiful, and I want to remind you every day that you're beautiful, writing makes me feel beautiful. Have a great weekend.